do want to let everybody know that with our, one of the duties with our emergency management that we had put on him was to take care of the permitting of the septic system. And it's an ongoing business that people are involved with. In fact, we had a call someone wanting to do that today. So
Michelle.
Taylor has graciously volunteered to allow the clerk's office to be a depository, as our attorney said, to get the permits there, get those permits up, return those permits, and I'll do just as they did when they built with the emergency management office. They'll get the permits, complete them, put them back, and at different intervals, which the contractors know what to do is to take pictures, and we'll submit that again to Taylor's office. That's the actual news of it. She volunteered to report this year. Yes. We appreciate it. It's going to be temporary, but
Okay, so temporarily.
yeah. Okay. Let's see. You have anything?
Just the I don't know how many calls that you guys have gotten or how many people, but anyway, this last week I've had a lot of people asking me the solar issue, why it's not being put on a ballot, and why can't these people vote for it or against it, whatever. And I just visited with them. I said I'd check into it. I talked to Taylor this morning. She was going to check. We're waiting on an answer back. It's probably already too late about putting a question on the ballot. If it was countywide, I don't think it costs any money, but I think the timeline's gone to get it on the March ballot.
We are doing, well, that's something different. We're doing a special election in
For
April.
Riverton.
Yeah, we're doing.
Yeah, which if it's not the entire county, then it costs
That's true.
quite a bit of money. Be honest with you, I can't go anywhere. My employees are getting hounded about it. I'm getting hounded about it. Anybody that knows me gets hounded about it, about why we're not putting it on the ballot. And that's why I asked. I mean, my guys go to lunch and they get paid.
You think that would be fair?
I don't know. I mean, the people talk to me and says, we feel like that's the only way that our voice is going to be heard. And they act like in their mind, I think in their mind, it settles it. I don't think it's binding. It's not binding in any way, shape, or form as to the actions of this board. It just gives them a peace of mind. Hey, at least we got to cast a vote one way or the other.
So how would you feel if we put on the ballot that you couldn't drive your big trucks on the county roads, and we've all voted against it because we don't want to fight with them? Would that be a good thing on the ballot?
I don't know.
I mean, that's what we're talking about. I'm not for this or against it, but it seems to me that 95% of the people are going to be against it just because it doesn't affect them.
Right.
And I don't think that's fair
It
one
does,
way,
it
and you
does.
can go the other way and say it's not fair to the other people because it does affect them. I don't see how that could be a valid issue. I guess you can put anything on the ballot you want to.
I was asked and I brought it up.
I bet I can predict how it'll turn out.
Missouri put that on statewide about their changing their minimum wage and mandatory sick time and stuff, and the legislature overturned it. It was passed into law, and Parsons signed it, and the legislature overturned it.
That happens
So,
all the time.
Same thing could happen here. I mean,
Do
you
what?
pass anything, and the next two commissioners can overturn.
Yeah.
anything. But it is non-binding. We had looked at it at the very beginning of this issue, and the attorney said it was non-binding, so I don't see the point myself.
It's a lot of money to spend,
Yes.
especially if it's special where you're putting out.
If it was countywide, that's what I was asking. It may not cost a dime. I don't know.
because they already have an election in March.
No, that's true.
But, like I said, I've been asked numerous times. I did my job, I brought it up.
So, why are we having the commission?
Hmm?
Why are we having the commission, the planning commission, if that's gonna solve the problem?
It's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna solve the problem. It's just something that the people in the general public have brought up.
Do have another. When can we expect to get that FEMA lease out? You have access to the office, I guess, because you went and got that.
Well, these are outside,
Oh, okay.
but we can, I think Mike's gotta keep some kids.
Is that something, Ethan, that you could complete?
I think so. So I'll get with Mike and find them old leases and we'll
You
get
know
them
what I'm
filled out
talking
and
about,
sent
that
out.
most recent award
Yeah,
they asked me about.
yeah, I'll probably get with Michelle to get the finer details on the lots and the names and all that, but I can get the forms.
Thank you. Our process in the past has been to send it to them first, let them sign and make the payment, and then we sign it. So we can get that in the mail whenever it can be done. Anybody have anything else?
And we don't have to do anything with, like, that's already set, right, when the courthouse is closed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Just reminders.
And we voted on that, yeah.
Yeah, it's already passed.
okay. I just didn't know about that.
So the zoning committee will meet with, next week with, Mr. Warsman?
That's my understanding.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, so next week for the agenda, I need to put the zoning committee on.
Did you say 9:15, Ethan?
Yes.
I have 9:15. Seemed like there was something else I was,
Those two
do I
resolutions.
put back Delinda on for raises? Do I put
Yes.
that back on?
Yes.
Okay, agenda.
How many minutes you think planning and zoning? We may have some people here.
I was gonna say that'll be, same way commissioners have certain questions, it's minimum half hour.
So put him at 9:15 and don't do anything else till 9:45,
Yeah.
okay?
And then we've got, that spending and then that minimum maintenance resolutions are both stacked at 9.
At 9,
Yeah.
the what spending?
Spending authorization
Oh, spending authorization.
and then, minimum maintenance road. And those should both be published and I'll have their due
Okay,
time in the
so
paper.
we'll do road and bridge at 9:05, at 9:10, do the spending and minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this will be at 9:10, and the other, not at 9:10, and do the other at
You'll
9.
put the Linda immediately following planning and zoning,
Okay,
because we can
right.
use that flexibility.
Yeah, we can move her if we need to. 15 is the zoning. Okay.
Anything else, guys?
I have some. If I may,
You may.
I use this when I'm gonna do this. Has to look like a triple. It's Christmas time. And we have our annual letters to Santa. That we put in
From the kids?
from the kids.
Oh,
Every kid in the county in the, up to the 3rd grade, over 500 of them we've done. And we have,
Not interested.
You know?
It's a sweet project. I just don't think it's one that the taxpayers ought to pay for.
well, you don't. You're saying Merry Christmas to your taxpayers, and what's wrong with that?
With their money. And I'm one of them. I'd rather just save the money and lower my taxes than wish me Merry Christmas.
Do we want to start doing a list of the things that the taxpayers are paying for that they shouldn't?
Go ahead.
I mean, there's a lot of things going in.
What's the price on that there?
$600. Does your paper limit Santa letters?
Nope, we don't limit Santa letters. Anybody that submits them, we'll run them. I've already ran Riverton's that was submitted to us.
Well, we do all the schools in the county. We're the only one that does that. We do all the little kids that are in, I mean, if you want to get into that area. In daycare centers, we do the daycare centers. But the thing is that that I think is important is that it's like you're just saying to them, this is we want to let everybody know that we know that they're going to have a Merry Christmas, and with all those little kids in there, it's just the same thing. This does not have any connection with that other than it's in the same edition. I mean, I'm going to do the Christmas edition, Christmas letters, whether you run that or anybody else does.
Because it's part of a newspaper.
But most of the newspapers in the United States run those, and I would say probably most of the commissioners run ads. At least everywhere I've ever been.
Well, we know we've got 16,000 parcels. How many of those people are going to see that? You got a lot of people paying.
I have no idea. I have no idea. You know, one of the things that I've never thought about until just the other day it came up. We have people come in, I'm sure, and I'm sure Michelle does too, come in every week and say, well, I read your paper every week. I don't buy it. Aunt Molly gives it to me, and she gets it from Uncle Jim, and they buy it from such and such. So we don't know how many, either of us know really how many people read these papers, but I can guarantee you that it's more than 3 to 1. So every one that I sell, I'm getting at least 3 other people reading it. And so if we have 1,100 people that we sell, that's 3,300 people. That's half this county in people, in
How can
homes.
you guarantee 3 to 1?
Well, that's just what the state, I mean, that's what the national average is. I'm not making that up. I mean, that's just the national average is 3 to 1 on weekly newspapers. Am I wrong about that?
I don't know the numbers.
Well, you don't know the number maybe, but do you get the pass-around effect?
Oh, everybody does.
I
think 3 to 1 sounds pretty strong.
I have locations that I drop papers off for them. That's all they do. I drop papers off at multiple locations for them for their customers to enjoy. It's a freebie that we do, yes.
I'm sorry. I don't want to give my work away.
Not
I
when
feel
you
that
have
way
us
about the advertising.
not when you have us subsidizing your paper.
Well, you know, there's some truth to that, but I think that there are communities that don't have one, and if you read the stuff about the communities where there are deserts, the commissioners go crazy. In California, the commissioners were paying themselves, well, right here in northern Kansas, they were paying themselves $125,000 a year for 1 meeting a week. So.
Wish I only had 1 meeting a week. Wish I had only 1 meeting a week.
Well, I understand that. I mean, you guys, that wasn't a slam. I'm telling you, that's what they're doing in some areas. I think you guys earn every dime you get. No, maybe not every dime. 99% of the dimes.
I just think we subsidize the paper too much. We signed a contract with you, or didn't sign a contract, but awarded you to be the official paper, giving you thousands and thousands of dollars at a higher rate than the lower bid. And this kind of thing on top of it, I just, even if it hadn't been for the,
Well, you didn't say anything about the fact that for 10 years, I hadn't had a raise in that before that.
we hadn't taken it to bid.
Well, it didn't
Jack wouldn't
matter.
even vote to put it out for bid. He come in here complaining about us not putting things out for bid, but when it came time to the newspaper,
Well, why
voted against
are
us
the other
even
things
soliciting
not?
bids.
Why are the other things not?
well, I think.
I mean, this is the
as they
only
come
thing
to our
you're gonna put out to
attention,
bid?
Is that as things come to our attention, we do put things
Did
out
you,
for
did you
bid.
put the oil and gas out to bid this time?
Yes, we always do.
Here? You guys
You mean
approved it?
by newspaper?
No.
No,
By approve,
by publication.
no. Do you put it out to bid?
Yes, we do.
Did you guys vote on it?
Yes. You talking about the oil and gas, the fuel, the diesel?
Yeah.
Every year we do.
You didn't last year.
I don't know your definition of putting out for bid. I don't know your definition of an executive session after last week's paper. Secret meeting?
That's what it is.
Secret is nobody knowing about it.
That's right.
Nobody knowing your meeting.
Okay. I don't want to get into an argument with you about it, but I will tell you that I question whether the meeting you had today was legal or not.
Which one?
The one with all the department heads.
For what reason?
Well, you said the reason was non-elected personnel.
It was.
Non-elected personnel is a person, not the group.
I'll let Ethan speak to that, but I think you're wrong.
I mean, without getting into the details of it, we were dealing with a non-elected personnel matter, and the interactions with that non-elected
The
personnel.
state has said that you, that discussing all of the people is not conducive to an executive session.
Well, we were really talking about one person, one department.
Except all the departments were all in here.
They had
Yes.
information to lend to the situation,
Yeah.
and that is acceptable.
I can't win.
You think
I
the
argue with you, but I
you
can't
think
win.
the people that are gonna look at an article about a city council or a school board meeting or a county meeting, you think they're gonna take time to read that and not know what an executive session is? Anybody that reads.
I had people ask, that's why I put it in there. I have it every time I run that. How did they do an executive session? What is it? I don't know how else to explain it. If you could explain it a better way to me, I'd be happy to use it. It's a meeting that is secret from the public.
Have you ever put that in before?
Yes.
I don't remember seeing it.
And I got the same result. I got yelled at because it's not a secret meeting, but it is. I don't know how else to explain it.
But we're getting off track.
Yes, we are.
I've done this many a times where the two want to go ahead and spend the money. I'm not opposed to what motions. I'm ready for any kind of motion or lack of motion.
No motion? Oh. That's okay.
We'll find out. Figure out what the least you can do, we'll come break that, yeah, we'll put it Larry, if we put it Larry's, what about you, Michelle?
Aniston sells our ads. I don't know what she's got going on for Christmas. So, that's not my department. I take care of everything else.
Addison does?
Aniston's taking care of our advertising, but I don't know what she's got going on for Christmas. I know we're running a 2x5 that I gotta get the ads worked up. She tells me who's bought them, and but she does what she sells them for. I don't know.
I can reduce that, Jack, if you want it smaller, that's not a problem, or I can not run it at all. I mean, I feel it's my job to present it. If you guys don't wanna do it, that's okay, but if you do it, that's okay too.
I just, honestly, I know I've brought things up, I'm a little bit upset obviously with the executive session part, but I mean, before I even stepped in here, in 2018, I remember looking through the payables and seeing a $600 Merry Christmas, and it ticked me off. I've dealt with too many old people trying to pay their taxes.
I'm one of them.
You are not.
Yes, I am.
I'm talking about people that,
I've got $5,000 worth
You
of
don't
tax
know
bills
that.
laying over there. Hey. This week.
you know, people choosing between taxes and heat. You're not one of them. Fortunately, none of us are.
Well, I guess table, I think, Larry, for sure.
Any other business?
And I have.
Ethan, do you have anything for us?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
I have a question not related to much of anything, but on our most recent tax sale, I keep forgetting to ask you, Ethan, when the owner of record is deceased,
Mhm.
I'm assuming the money's held until somebody opens up probate in court?
That's my reflex, but before we do anything official, let me look into it.
Oh, we don't need, I
Yeah.
was just a curiosity, because I know we had one, at least one.
Yeah, that would be my reflex, is we would hold on to it and after a certain number of time, turn it over as unclaimed property.
But as in, that wouldn't be turned over from district court, would it?
Well, I don't know if the district court would hold on to that, and then after a certain amount of time, they would refer to the state treasurer's office as unclaimed property, or whether they would have to wait and open up the probate and declare that as an asset. So, for now, we just hold on to it, of course.
Maybe something we do have to do, I guess.
I'll look into it.
I guess not front burner by any means.
Yeah.
It's just curiosity. I keep forgetting to ask you. I would make a motion that we adjourn. Before I take that vote, we are putting out that we're advertising for emergency management director just out of practice, normal practice when a position is on. So that should be on the clerk's website, but we're not, we have had a few applications, so. Motion and a second to adjourn, all those in favor? Aye.